So welcome back, students. I'm still busy with lesson 10, but this is the C part of lesson 10 where we're going to speak about the future tense. All right, so just a short recap. Remember where we start. We start always with the present tense. I think it's the easiest for you to take any sentence and first put it in the present tense because then it's so easy to picture today in the middle, yesterday on the left, and tomorrow on the right. Okay, so we have a sentence here. The sentence is, Ek sit vandag buite. Now, when you take this sentence into the future, there's one word that's similar to het. Het is very jealous. That's why he kicks, but he's a nasty one. He kicks. Saul doesn't kick. Saul just says, don't you want to fly over there to the moon? So basically what that means is het, because it kicks the verb to the end, always, because of that, he sings so hard that he has to have a crash test helmet on, that so that it doesn't get hurt. But when Saul asks that, it's a softer process because you're kicking somebody into the future, almost like kicking them into the clouds. So if you remember that, it won't be that difficult. All right, so let's look at a sentence. I'm again going to do it from top to bottom. It's just easier that way because I don't have a lot of space here. Good, so here we go. Ek goes into the future. All right. Sit is on its way, and the moment Sit Sit is on its way, Saul says, I'm here, and he says, please Sit, go to the clouds, and Sit goes right to the end. Remember Afrikaans, the verbs always go to the end, and Saul attaches itself there to Ek, to the subject. Good, so now all we need to do is take vandag. Now remember, time traveling word, the moment it hits there, it becomes môre. And buite is always after the time traveling word. And there's our sentence. Ek sal môre buite sit. So, can you see? If I look at these words, it's a subject, it's a verb, it's a time traveling word, and an object. And guess what's similar to here? It's again a verb. Right. The only difference is that when you throw something into the past tense, it gets because it crashes against something. Into the future, it floats in the clouds, so you don't have to add anything. And het here, in the past, becomes sal. So actually taking a sentence from there and into there is just basically taking het away, putting sal in, and removing ge. All right, but it's still SVTOV. Good. What happens to our birdie sentence? Can you remember birdie? Birdie is vandag 10. Was that birdie or Piet? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Birdie is vandag 10. Let's see what happens. Birdie, and the moment is comes through, remember is becomes sal, môre, 10, and this is the difference between these ones and this specific one. The moment it goes through, it needs to throw something to the future, but there is nothing. So we have to create a word. So I'm going to quickly tell you what that word is. That word is wees. So ek, birdie sal môre 10 wees. Oops, Daisy, I'm moving this a bit wrong. All right, so when you see that, so that specific word, and that I'm going to leave it nice and big for you so that you have a look at it. Wees becomes the one that goes into the clouds. That's the only time it happens, because if there's only one verb, there has to be a second one that you throw into the future for the future tense. Birdie sal môre 10 wees. Let's look at Piet. Piet, if it becomes Piet, then it's Piet sal môre 10 wees, same thing. All right, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to quickly go with you, and we're going to work on another question paper that I've already created, and if need be, we might have to come back here into this whiteboard and just see if we can analyze it. So bear with me. The next time I meet you, we're going to look at the type of sentences you'll get when you come to me for a face-to-face exam oral. I'll see you soon.